Hello, this is George Pruitt, and this is video 3 in the series of videos for the Forbidden Pattern Toolbox. I wanted to show you how this indicator worked first, well, the application of the indicator, and then we'll go into detail about the output, like I promised in video 2. I just want to show you that if you have this pattern applied to let's go to the analysis technique, sorry about that. If you have this pattern applied, you status it on and status it off, and then status it back on, and you say OK, it's going to apply the strategy to the chart, but it's not going to show you anything. So don't be surprised. It's a plotless indicator, meaning that its sole purpose is to output data, not to draw or graph data on the screen. Okay, so let's go to the directory that we had set up, which was pattern analysis. On the C drive, Windows, pattern analysis, and here's the file that we want to investigate. So let's go ahead and open that. It's a CSV file, so that means comma separated. So we can open that with Excel or Google Docs, whatever you want. So let's go ahead and open it. There we go. There's the information that's outputted in a nice format. Let's do this. If you highlight all of it, and then you double click on the column width on column A, everything will be expanded so you can see the headers. What this information does, since we're doing a four bar pattern test, we're going to see 16 different patterns. In binary, 2 raised to the 4th power is 16. So you'll have 16 unique patterns when you do a 4-pattern analysis, 4-bar pattern. And that's F-O-U-R, 4. Okay, so we have the pattern number in decimal, the pattern code, and we have the total occurrences of that particular pattern. And then we have prediction bar 1, prediction bar 2, like we discussed, prediction bar 3. Let's work with just one pattern for right now. Let's look at pattern 0. Code is 0, 0, 0, 0, which means we had a down close, a down close, down close, and we ended with another down close. Down close. So you had yesterday was a down close, the prior day was a down close, the prior day to that was a down close, and then all 4 bars were down closes. We had a total number of occurrences of 162. Of those 162 occurrences, 103 ended up on the first bar after the pattern. So say you have 4 days of patterns. The 5th bar finished up 103 times. Okay. The 6th bar finished up 97 times out of a total of 162 occurrences. And the 3rd bar finished up 102 times. So that's prediction bar number 3. So the 3rd bar after the pattern occurred, you had 102 up closes and you had 60 down closes. Okay, on prediction bar 1, the average change in tick, because I selected tick, I could have selected percentage in my inputs, but I selected average ticks. I averaged 6.4 ticks positive out of 162 cases on the first bar. On the second bar, I averaged 15.2 average ticks on 162 occurrences. And on 3 bars, on prediction bar number 3, or 3 bars after the occurrence of this pattern, that's 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar, I finished on an average positive 22.5 ticks. So there's a lot of information in here, and you would have to say that's pretty statistically significant. Out of 162 occurrences, I had 102 occurrences positive, and on average, I had 22.5 average ticks after the 3rd bar. Now, I did not choose that pattern in my pattern match strategy as I showed in video 1. I actually showed pattern number 2. And as you can tell, pattern number 2 had the second highest return after 3 bars, 17.3 versus 22.5. And I will tell you in the next video why I chose pattern 2 instead of pattern number 0. Pattern 0. Now, you can choose pattern 0, and I think you should. You should choose any of the patterns that you see that you think might provide some technical edge in your analysis. But for the demonstration that I gave in video 1, I chose pattern 2. And in the next video, I'll tell you why. So I appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing you in video number 4.